Hey guys, Calyx here. Today we're going to do a quick review on the game I most recently streamed, King Arthur Knight's Tale. So first off, let's talk about what I loved about the game. I loved, of course, that it's turn-based. I love turn-based games, turn-based RPG games. They're kind of my jam. I love them. But then what really hooked me was that it was undead, right? Like, it's just that dark fantasy. I was like, all right, I'm hooked. Tell me more, right? One of the more unique aspects of this game is that there's no initiative rules. For the first turn, you use all your AP, then the enemy uses all their AP, and then rinse and repeat. So I thought that was kind of cool. You can kind of plan out everything you want to do and then go. Also, directional positioning is important. I know that's not unique to this game, but I kind of like it. Like, if your back is exposed, you should be susceptible to a backstab or a surprise attack or something. So that was pretty fun too. One of the key things for me also was that it had like a simpler skill tree for your character progression, I guess. And by simple, I don't mean bad at all. Quite the opposite. Like, I'm not kind of a numbers person. So for me, just having a simple, character skill tree type of thing is better for me. Otherwise, I feel almost like I have to go outside of the game to research it and be like, what do I do? Is this the right choice? What about this one? But what about this? People say that these synergize. I'm like, no, this was way simpler for me. So I quite enjoyed that. I didn't have to rely on outside information. I just kind of picked what sounded good and I went with it. Granted, most people probably wouldn't find my playstyle more fun. I play more defensively. The fact that I could finish it that way, it made me so happy. I didn't have to, follow a prescribed meta. Don't get me wrong, I love the RPGs with the in-depth, complicated character progression because it makes you feel more invested in the character. But this was refreshing, I have to say. On the flip side, the not so good parts of the game, there are typos and grammatical errors. There's text dialogue that doesn't match up with the voice dialogue, and I don't mean like the timing of it. They use like different words. The meaning is the same, but they use different words. So it's a little bit jarring when you're kind of reading along, but you're hearing different words. So there's that aspect. One of the things that I kind of wished for was along the way you recruit more heroes than your roster allows, right? So what happens is you don't lose them, but they kind of chill out at what I call the Aspirants Hero Lounge. The only way they can join is if one of your current heroes on the roster dies, or you have to dismiss them. And once you dismiss them, they're gone for good. And one final note, some of the voice acting is really bad, like distractingly bad. And you'll know who I'm talking about if you ever play the game. But on the flip side, Mordred, the main hero, that you're playing, spot on. His voice acting was so good, like, wow. So a little bit about the game. It's dark fantasy, like I said, it's turn-based. And what happens is along the way, you are recruiting heroes to join your cause. You're going on missions and you are completing them to further the story, but there's also your Camelot, and that's where you can develop your heroes. So for the TLDR, is this game worth your time? Definitely. I've had so much fun with this game that when I loaded up a couple of other games after this, just to, see what's going on, I was like, King Arthur doesn't do this. It's not like King Arthur. I'm a little bit spoiled by King Arthur, so yeah, that's how good it is, guys. Even at full price, it's a banger of a game. I highly recommend it. It's a very fun game, in my opinion. There's lots of replayability. Not only that, I guess they're putting out seasons, and right now it's the Fomorian season, I guess. There's a mini campaign out and an end game. There's more content on the way, just don't know when. So get the game, guys. Get the game. And let me know what you think about it. That's all for now, guys. Thank you for tuning in for this quick review of King Arthur Knight's Tale. Catch you later. Heart, heart, bye.